Hello, and welcome to part 4 of my Let's Play of Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty on normal difficulty. So in the last episode, we did an escort mission, which was kind of boring. Oh, don't worry, other missions will be a lot more enjoyable and interesting. And we met a new doctor, and also this guy who has mercenaries for us. In this episode, I'm going to run through the mercenaries and we'll get on to our next mission. So, mercenaries are the other thing you can spend credits on. And spending credits on them will allow you to unlock mercenaries that you can call upon on your at your merc compound. Now, there are certain mercs that you get that you can purchase as you go through the game. And what they do is they supplement your force by giving you a certain particular unit type. So in this case, Devil Dogs give you fire bats that generally have more health, do more damage. The problem is that you can only use a certain number of them before they go out per mission. So in this case, you get 2 fire bats per mission. Now you automatically get access to war pigs, which are marines who have 65% health and 35% damage, and you can spawn 3 of them. I do think these are good purchases, in my opinion. Some of them are good, others are not so much good. So it's just a matter of which units are your favorites, and if you want to have a more elite version. I do believe the mercs also gain the benefits of the upgrades you get at the armory. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and pass on the Devil Dogs. So now here we are at the Cantina. And Cantina is where you can kind of go. You can go to play the Lost Viking arcade, which I will show off at some point. Recruit mercenaries. Change the music if you want to, watch the news, and look at some other stuff.
Revolution's a little slow today. What can I get you, sir?
Well, I do declare.
What up, Holmes?
I'm good. I ain't on duty till 0400.
Off duty at last.
Let's go ahead and talk to Tychus.
You meet Dr. Hanson yet?
Sure did. I asked that sweet thing if she'd like to give me a physical. No harm in asking, right? I think she's got her eye on some pansy ass, though.
Yeah? Who might that be?
Oh, I don't know. Some white knight kind of guy came charging down to save a colony, maybe. Damn, Jimmy. You never could read the ladies.
Yeah, I think Dr. Hanson has a little thing for Jimmy. It's cute.
Johnny Vermillion, UNN. We've got Kate Lockwell on remote feed from Agria, a fringe colony. Are you there, Kate? Okay, we seem to be having a sound problem with... I'm being told Emperor Mansk is going to address us directly. Let's take you to his announcement, already in progress.
My finest military minds are being brought to bear, and it's my pleasure to announce that they'll soon be led by the hero of Taurus himself, General Horace Warfield.
Warfield? I thought he retired years ago.
With General Warfield at the helm, and our finely honed Dominion military under his command, I have every confidence that this new zerg threat will be contained very soon.
There you have it, viewers. With Warfield in command, the Zerg swarm will be defeated in no time. Up next, Raynor ups his campaign of terror just as the Zerg reappear. Coincidence? You decide after these messages.
Oh, super.
Thought I'd left this behind at Marsara. Tychus. Just can't let it go, can you?
And Zerg Hunter. So yeah, the canteen's pretty much a Yeah, it's social center. You go here pretty much to hire mercenaries, play Lost Viking, and talk to some other NPC. Let's go ahead and visit the armory.
Just keep those colonists out of my armory. That's a disaster just waiting to happen.
What the hell was I doing?
We're gonna look at fire bats. And this gives you a bit of, sort of a bit of, what's the right word? Lore behind how a fire bat operates. Well, let's go and visit the armory console, because we now have upgrades for fire bats. One of them is the Incinerator Gauntlet, which gives them a 40% larger area attack. This is useful to make them better at crowd control, which is kind of their main forte. Just pumping out a lot of flames on weak light infantry units. You can also give them Juggernaut Plane, which gives them just straight 2+ armor, making them more useful in survivability and allowing them to last longer as they're torching. I would go for the Incinerator Gauntlets over the Juggernaut Plane, but it's up to you which you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and get the Stabilizer Med Packs because I always love these and I think they're very useful. And I think I will get the Projectile Accelerator. No, I'm going to hold off on that just yet. Let's go up to the bridge. We can talk to Hanson.
I've heard a lot about you, Commander. The Dominion always portrayed you as a criminal, a terrorist. There's more to you than it seems.
Well, with Dominion being what it is, someone's got to stand up for the little guy. It sure ain't gonna be Minsk.
Doesn't seem like the Emperor cares at all. My people from Agria and displaced populations from across the sector have all fled to a refugee staging area on Meinhof. There are reports of violence and disease spreading throughout the camps, but the Emperor's done nothing.
I'll look into it, Doc.
Let's talk to Horner.
Sure felt good rescuing those folks. But there's millions more out there that need help, too.
We can't be everywhere at once, sir. The important thing is that we set an example and gave them hope. Every time we help folks in need, it's another step on the road to a better future.
I know, Matt. But it's been 4 years and we're still no closer to bringing Minsk down. Now with the Zerg back in the mix, your better future needs to hurry up and get here. There's gonna be no one left to see it.
Just some nice little dialogue. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the missions we've got. We've got Meinhof, Monolith, and Redstone 3. Now, I do like the mission for Meinhof. Redstone 3 is not that bad, but I'm going to go ahead and go for Monolith.
Mobius boys think there's another artifact in a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old protoss buddies, because they ain't.
So here we have to seize the Zelnaga artifact. We're going to get 110,000 credits for it. And for 4 Protoss research points, which will be nice. And we'll get unlocking the Marauder units, heavy infantry. Let's rock and roll.
It is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the...
Warning. Multiple zerg biosignatures detected.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Yeah, that show complicates things. We can't fight 2 armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
Alrighty. Let's get rocking.
Not enough minerals.
Nah, not enough minerals. Blah blah blah. Anyway, we have access to a new building, the Merc compound, which allows us to spawn on the mercenary units that you've purchased. Like before, we only have war picks.
Superior for the protoss forces. It is likely the protoss will fall shortly.
Well, here's the plan. Then we've got to get that artifact before the zerg overrun the whole place.
Now, it does take a bit of time for you can actually spawn a Merc, so you won't be able to use them right away. Keep that in mind. Uh-oh.
Warning. Protoss stalkers are gathering in our perimeter.
That's not good.
Incoming transmission.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders. The latest word in big bada boom hardware.
I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see.
So we now have access. We now have access to Marauder units.
The doctor is in.
So Marauders are powerful anti-armor infantry units. They've got grenades, which do 10 damage, but 20 versus armor. They fire a little slower, and their range is about average, and they can only target ground units. But still, these are very useful if you need a quick anti-armor unit. A quick, cheap anti-armor unit.
Big job, huh? Armed and you gonna give me orders?
Now, the bonus objective is going to be these protoss relics. Find them, walk up to it, pick it up, and that's it. 4 of them are in the area. And once you collect them all, you'll be good to go.
Additional supply depots.
Yeah, I'm building that. So, yeah, is that pop it, pop the mules. There we go. Very nice. Now I'm coming over here. You don't to get access to this relic. Which might be a bit dangerous because these photon cannons are quite nasty. Yeah, they're a bit too nasty. Let's get back.
We better send some body bags.
That was a bit too risky. I'm gonna have to stop, take a pause break for a bit and try to recover my forces. It's gonna take another 63 seconds before I can get access to war pigs.
Warning. Incoming zerg attack wave detected.
That is definitely not good. The problem with the Marauders is that they struggle a bit against more fast-moving, fast-attacking infantry.
Bad news? Oh, it's on.
Almost done with that. I'm gonna get after that Protoss relic, and I just need to, unfortunately, the thing with Protoss, their shields recover but not their health. So even though I did a good amount of damage to those proton cannons, At this point, they probably recovered a fair amount of their shields by now. Thank you. Alright, I can pop down a warp. I can call in some warp picks. So there's a warp pick. So yeah, they got a bit more health and they do a bit more damage than your typical Marine. Let's go ahead and try again with this force. Build a few more SCVs.
Add-on complete.
I want you to go ahead and build a bunker right there. Let's upgrade our weapons. Yeah. Alright, still managed to get through there. Only losing 2 Marines, which is not that bad. I can just go ahead and train some more right here. Medics. Another SCV. I want you guys to go over and collect that relic. I want you to build a missile turret right there. Alright, got that. So you can head back now.
The doctor is in.
Go ahead and build me 2 more supply depots.
You rang?
Stabilizer med packs. New. So build me that.
The doctor is in.
And let's focus on the armor. Alright. So yeah, the protoss up there are gonna struggle with the zerg. They aren't gonna last long, so you need to kind of play this mission fast. Build some more Marines. Get some more get some fire bats up in here. They'll provide a good defense. I'll talk about pylons in a moment, but fire bats will provide a nice screen against those zealots. So all protoss buildings require power, except for their command center require power as a function, and power is generated through pylons. A good strategy to use when fighting against protoss units is to destroy their pylons. Without their pylons, their buildings are turned off, and when they're turned off, they won't work. All protoss buildings and units have shields to them.
Upgrade complete.
So you need to hammer through their shields before you can get access to, before you can take them down with health. We also unlock the ability to build a merc compound, just in case yours gets destroyed. I'm gonna go ahead and build 2 more supply depots. I'm gonna man this bunker. This will be kind of my defense in case zergs try to come after me. So here, we're gonna go ahead and destroy the pylons again. And now with the pylons destroyed, we don't have to worry about those photon cannons, allowing us to take down these guardians. I'm gonna build one more marauder, one more medic, 2 more infantry. And go ahead and summon some more. Summon another batch of war pigs.
By the numbers, boys. Booyah!
So yeah, the gimmick with this mission is that you're racing against the Zerg swarm. The Zerg are trying to push through over to the target structure, and you're going through and trying to push through as well. So hopefully you move faster than the Zerg do. We're gonna go ahead and pick up this relic. That was pretty much easily guarded by a... That pretty much was an easy take.
The doctor is in.
By the numbers, boys.
And we got some more stalkers here, which should be no trouble for our... Yep, marauder units.
Armed and ready. Why not?
Hello, base.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, so that was the armor. And now we're just gonna clean through here. It shouldn't be that difficult. Let's build another marauder, 2 fire bats, 4 more marines, another medic. Now we'll actually build a 3rd barracks right there. Yep. There we are. Let's go ahead and smash through these because they're trying to spawn some more units. Yep. Alright, so now for the last relic, it's going to be down this way.
Keep your shirt on.
Just got to get through these pylons.
In the rear with the gear.
Alright, with all of those relics taken care of,
Orders.
we can go ahead and finish up the mission.
Got it.
That's cute. Yeah, we're not going to be deterred though.
The doctor is in.
Let's get through this. Come on, Zerg. You need to move faster. Like, you've only gotten that far? Kind of pathetic.
Any orders?
Just because.
Armed and ready.
This mission can be a pretty fast one, and I definitely played this pretty fast. But I don't think that's too big of an issue. The general gist of it is that you are trying to get through this. I'm pretty sure there's a base up here, but you don't need to worry about that.
Complete.
Because right now, we are here, and we've got one final challenge to go.
What the?
We gotta get through these dudes. If you bring a large enough force, they really shouldn't be that difficult. Kill them all, and we get access to the artifact. And that is how they say is that.
I got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
Oops. Man, I really went through that mission fast. In fact,
We got what we came for. Let's hightail it out.
yeah, I think it's about...
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
I think we've got time to do one more mission. Alright, let's go ahead and watch any cinematics.
That's funny, convict. I don't recall giving you access to our database.
Just keeping up on current events, Captain. Seems this Queen of Blades got everybody running scared. She don't look so tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
Don't matter to me none.
Well, it matters to Jim. They were close once.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they were shacked up?
Apparently she was something else. Before the Zerg took her. Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
Honestly, if we have to face her again, I don't know what I'll do.
Woman like that, there's only one thing to do.
You're all heart, Tychus.
I caught Tychus hacking into our database, sniffing around about Kerrigan. I don't know what his game is, but we clearly can't trust him.
Matt, me and Tychus ran together a long time. Got in all sorts of trouble. When the law finally caught up, he took the rap for both of us. Never once ratted me out. I got a second chance. He got locked up.
I understand your loyalty, sir, but...
I owe him, Matt. Leave it be.
Yes, sir.
I'm with Matt on this one. I don't really trust this Tychus person. Alright, so we have access to the lab now, as well as some new mercenaries.
Let's get down to business.
Generally speaking, you'll get access to a new mercenary most of the time when you unlock a new unit. In this case, we get elite marauders who have more health and more damage. Let's go ahead and talk to Tychus.
Your Mobius buddies ever happen to mention that the Queen of Blades wants these artifacts too?
Hey, they just give me the missions, man. What's it matter anyway? Putting that bitch down would be doing everyone a favor.
I thought it was just about the money with you, Thomas.
Nothing says I can't do my part for humanity and get paid well for my trouble.
Right.
Let's watch the news.
This is Donnie Vermillion live from UNN. Tonight, we're going to discuss the infamous Queen of Blades. Scientists and military insiders have long speculated that the enigmatic alien is in fact an infested human.
That's right, Donnie. Is it possible that the leader of the Zerg has a human heart?
More importantly, Kate, could this mean some kind of Terran-Zerg alliance is possible?
Donnie, there's never been any evidence at all to suggest that infested humans retain their free will.
You make a good point, Kate. The question is then, how do we kill her?
That's one I think we all can agree on. If humanity is to survive, the Queen of Blades needs to be eliminated.
Jimmy doesn't really particularly like that option. Let's go ahead and visit the lab.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship. Okay, Stedman?
Sir, you should check out the research console. There's some exciting developments there.
So the laboratory is where we go for, if you remember those zerg and protoss points we've been picking up, they all go towards here. And I'll explain it more once we go over this stuff. So first of all, let's take a look at this, because you can actually take a look at it and you'll get a log from Stedman about this, about what he's researching. So in this case, this is the protoss stuff and this is the zerg specimen. I'll just leave this up here for a minute so you all get pause the video and take a read of it. Now that's done good. Let's go ahead and talk to Henson.
That Zerg woman seemed to know you. She really rattled you, didn't she?
Me and her, well, we go back a ways. She was a ghost once. Back then, we were hooked up with Meng's and fighting to get rid of the old Confederacy. We made a pretty good team.
What happened to her?
She was a casualty of war. No offense, Doc, but I really don't like to talk about it.
I understand. If you ever change your mind, I'm here.
And now let's look at the artifacts.
I've been hearing strange stories from the crew of late. Unexplained noises, strange visions, voices in the dark. Rumor has it these things are haunted.
Superstitious nonsense. These artifacts are completely inert and they're contained down here in the lab. There is some trace radiation, but I don't see how they could affect things elsewhere on the ship.
Heaven forbid we run across alien tech that messes with our primitive little monkey brains. Just keep a close eye on them, Doc.
Heaven forbid. But anyway, I'm going to go over the research console right now. So, as you gain research points in the Protoss or the Zerg, every 5 you'll unlock a new upgrade. You can only choose one or the other. You can't get both. So make sure that the choice you make is one that you want. In this case, we've got enough points in Zerg to choose between a Shriek turret or fortified bunker. Now the Shriek turret will give all your bunkers an automatic turret that fires on its own even without being manned. This makes it useful in case you're still trying to build up forces and you need quick defense. Or you can get fortified bunker, which gives your bunkers 150 life. Now, either of these are good, but the turret doesn't do that much damage, and you can't really upgrade buildings' weapon systems. So, if I had to choose between the two, I would go with fortified bunker. But the choice really here is all up to you. But yeah, once you've made your choice, you will be unable to research the other item and you cannot change your choice. So yeah, go ahead and make sure I get fortified bunkers. You can also take a look to see what future upgrade you'll get down each track. So you can sort of plan out what build you want to have. but we'll go over each build, each of those upgrades as they become unlocked. Now that we've chosen that, let's go back to the armory.
Gotta hand it to you, Chief. Stealing an artifact out from under the zerg and the protoss? You sure go big.
Let's go ahead and look at a marauder. I'll take a moment so you can pause the video and read over the little fluff text. Alright. Now let's go ahead into the armory console, because we now have access to marauder upgrades. Nothing for base yet. So with marauders, you can get concussive shells, which gives the marauders' attacks the ability to slow all units in the targeted area. This is actually a very useful upgrade, as it makes their attacks be able to, the ability to even just slow down units a bit allows them to put out more damage on that target. You can also get the kinetic foam, which gives them 25% life. More health is always nice. I'm always a fan of having more health. I think for now, looking over the upgrades that I have available for me and what I want to do going forward, I will get combat shield for my marines, and I will get concussive shells for my marauders. Okay, that takes care of that. 36 minutes. Let's go talk to Horner.
All right, sir. Fronting Kerrigan again after all these years.
We've got to stop her, Matt. No matter what she's after.
Well, we gave her a setback today. The artifacts are obviously important to her. I just wish we knew why.
I wish we did too.
Something's playing havoc with these sensors. I'm on it.
What the hell was I doing?
What the hell was I doing? Let's go ahead and onto the star map. So we now have Mine Off or Redstone 3. And let's go ahead and go to Redstone 3.
I hear the mighty Jimraina's on the move, but short on funds. The planet Redstone's got the most valuable minerals around. And with the zerg invasion, the Gilmorians backed up and left it all behind. Some enterprising men could turn a big profit there. Meet me at Redstone if you want a piece of the action.
So we're going to collect some resources on Redstone. We'll get 110,000 credits for it and 3 research points. We'll also get access to Reaper units. Let's go ahead and get started.
Redstone. Heck of a place. I ever mention how much I hate volcanic planets?
Good to see you made it. They call me Tosh. You help me mine the minerals I need, and I'll make it worth your while.
What's the catch?
Well, this place is a little unstable. The low ground gets flooded with lava every few minutes. Of course, that's where the richest mineral nodes are found. But that'll be no problem for a big, tough guy like you.
Sir, I'm also picking up zerg biosignatures on the surface. We'll need to spend some of what we mine just to defend the operation. The more we spend, the longer this is gonna take.
Lava and zerg. Two of my favorite things. Let's do this.
Lava and Zerg. Lava and Zerg. Let's go ahead and get started.
You gonna give me orders?
So we'll have, this place has rich minerals, which give you 7 minerals per mine instead of 5. Our goal here is to collect 8,000 minerals. And as the game suggests, the more you spend on units and structures, the longer this mission will take. So try to keep a fair balance of increasing your supply of minerals
Add-on complete.
and making sure you have a sizable enough force.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate
lava's rising. Get those SCVs to high ground, right now.
Got it.
Safe to proceed with mining operations.
This counter shows the estimated time until the next lava surge. Move all units and structures to high ground when a surge is imminent.
So this timer will tell you when the next lava surge comes up. So just in case you need a bit of help. Just so you have a timer to work with. I'm gonna train 2 medics real fast. Because I imagine pretty soon we're going to get some fun coming our way.
The doctor is in.
I got some friends coming to help you out. Reapers.
Reapers, you say? Hell, cowboy, we gotta train more of these guys. They're seriously badass.
Alright, so we have access to Reaper units, which are harassment infantry. They are able to jump up and down cliffs, armed with pistols and DA charges, which do extra damage to structures.
The doctor is in.
The only problem, but of course they can only target ground forces, so keep that in mind. The nice thing is that you can use the Reapers to jump up to these cliffed areas, because odds are there will be some very nice resource pickups that you can collect.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Got something for me to kill. Some of my boys disappeared in this area. Want to see if they're still alive. I'm going. Certainly. That's all? Oh, yeah, baby. On the way. Agreed.
Clear that out. And there's Tasha's force.
Sent you to help? About time. Let's finish up this contract and get the hell off this planet.
So here's a feature that most Terran structures have, the ability to lift off and move around. Very good if you need to relocate your base to a different position. And there's some more Reapers. Keep on the lookout as you explore the area.
Sir,
Nope.
Scanners show a large biosignature close to your position. A Brutalisk, I think. If you could kill it, that'd get our research off to a flying start.
So now we have another objective, which is to kill the Brutalisk. Now you gotta be careful, because Brutalisk are very dangerous enemies. They can really mess you up if you're not careful. Yeah, I saw you. Don't think I didn't.
Got something for me to kill.
Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and just start pushing my way over. Stop up here.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm just gonna wait right here. I don't think I'll aggro the Brutalisk from here. Once it gets to 30 seconds, I'll go ahead and move them out. Give me one moment and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and I'm back.
Seismic activity is
Sorry about that.
Caution is advised.
Phone call.
In the rear with the gear.
Let's go ahead and build another supply depot.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
All clear. It is now safe.
And now you all can go back and do that.
What's it worth?
Now then, let's go ahead and...
You want something?
And there's the brew list. Time to do some good old-fashioned kiting. You just back up a bit, shoot, back, and shoot. You can... Oh! You can keep doing damage to it, and it will barely be able to attack you. So that takes care of the brutalist. That gives us some research, and there's some good minerals here that we can use to just speed up our process.
Mineral field depleted.
And right now, minerals over there.
Mineral field depleted.
Sure thing. Will do.
Go ahead and land right there.
In the rear with the gear.
And start mining.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, baby. I'm going.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, let's get some more Reapers up here.
Since you're doing right by me, I'll do right by you. Here's the coordinates of the nearest mineral nodes. Got something for me to kill?
Now Tosh will graciously be pointing out where mineral nodes are located.
Field depleted.
In the rear with the gear. Move it.
You can go over there now.
Mineral field depleted.
Ah! You scared me.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Just a reminder, sir. The more minerals we expend on forces, the longer it's going to take to reach our goal. Try
It's
to be economical.
It's fine, Matt. We've got it.
Want something? All right.
We're doing okay.
Can't handle. Yes, indeed. Done. Fair enough. Oh, that's all? Your bid work fast. We've already got half the minerals we need.
Yep,
Man, death from above.
we're doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah, baby. Can't handle. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Certainly.
Just gonna do some hit and run tactics.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
I'm going. Fair enough. Yeah, baby.
Base is under attack.
All right.
Ooh,
Mineral field.
nice.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Agreed. On the way.
Alright, I need you all to go over there. Lift up. Because, yeah, lava search is about to happen. You can go ahead and pop this.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
So far, so good.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Yep.
Nothing I can't handle.
I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn some war pigs, just so there's a bit more of a defensive force here.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
I'm gonna go ahead and send this over there. Take this force. Just kind of move it out a bit. See if I can intercept any zerg forces that might come to impede my work. I'll take 3 and put them inside there. You can go ahead and land right there. And then you all can come over here and start working. Now, let's go ahead and continue exploring the area. Yeah, that's what I thought. And let's keep going. Just keep throwing charges at that. It should attract more random forces, so we will hope to snipe them out. Come up here, jump on the cliff, just be able to snipe them all. Almost done. Man, that one was seriously ballsy.
Almost done, Mr. Rena. Just a few more minerals to go.
Mineral field depleted.
That's all? All right.
Just toss some of there. And yeah, we're about done.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
We might just be able to get them from more
Mineral field depleted.
there we go. That's 8,000. Done and done.
All right, boys, nice work. We got what we came for. Now let's get out of this hellhole.
Fused already. We are as good as they say, Mr. Rena. I'm thinking you and I got a lot more business we could be talking about.
Alrighty. And with that all said and done, I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you all very much for watching this, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye-bye.